Good morning, everyone. Lesleyanne here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, you're very, very welcome. Thank you to any of my new subscribers, and big hugs to all my existing subscribers and followers. I'm just doing a bit of pottery and a bit of like beauty stuff, really, like pamper. So it's Monday morning. I've been up. Oh, Chris bought me some lovely flowers over the weekend. I will pop a clip in here to show you. They're beautiful. And I've only just literally put them in the vase. But I've had them stood in water, but I haven't put them in the vase. I've done that now. Put some washing on, put the dishwasher on, bleached sinks, cleaned the worktops with Purdian fig that I've been trying. It's new to me, absolutely brilliant, love it so much. So I've subscribed, and you can get your starter kit. Actually, I will try and link it here in the description box if you're interested, but it's basically you get your glass bottle, your cleaning cloth, 3 different oils, each one lasts a month, so you've got 3 months worth, and then you get some drops to pop in the loo as well, which is beautiful. So yeah, I got them. My daughter Hannah then got them. So yeah, excuse the state of me. Let me pop this light on here. Is that a bit better? Oh, that's bright, isn't it? I need my hair doing desperately, absolutely desperately. I've like so much going on that I haven't been able to get any of it done. Look at my, oh, I've made that worse. Look at that. Let's wipe that off, shall we? Yeah, you fell asleep with mascara on last night. That would be me. That would be me, naughty. Let me just get this off my eye. I think it's like a bit of a waterproof mascara, which is something I don't usually wear, but I just grabbed one yesterday to pop a bit on just so it looks a little bit more humanoid. There we go. How disgusting that is. I went to bed like that. I was so tired. Broke all my rules, all of the rules. So let me just freshen up my face a bit. Because I sort of said, wow, I'm going to go downstairs, do some jobs, etc. And then I'm going to have a bit of a pamper. Because I've got some videos I want to do, but I want to look a little bit more human and alive to do them. So nails, look at the state of those, really bad. So I'm trying to cut back, so I have bought some like press-on nails. Oh gosh, bought some press-on nails, which a brand I haven't used before. So I'm going to try those today, and I'm trying to go longer in between haircuts and hair colouring as well. Oh, I don't know, I've spent far too much money lately and it's ridiculous, but I suppose we've been doing bits to the house, you know, and sometimes you get carried away, don't you? Do you know what I mean? It's not a need, it's a want, really. So I've got this. I've been trying to get my nails into a better condition because they really got bad having my nails done, and I didn't have acrylics. I had that, what's it called, billiard or something? What's that with your hair? I don't remember. Anyway, and it just did wreck my nails, in all honesty. And my nails grew out so quickly that I was, you know, always having my nails done, and then I'd get my toes done. I don't begrudge it at all. It's just when you're trying to, like, I wouldn't rather spend the money on other things. I like spending it on grooming and stuff, but when there's other things I'd really like at the moment, something has to take the hit, and I'm like cutting back on that. So I will be having my hair done. I just need to book it. But I don't know how often I'll be having it done. This is the, you know, the nail polish little pads. I prefer to use these now. Right, they are quite oily, but I find them, I mean, I'm not worried about spilling the nail polish remover, that sort of thing, but I'm just going to prep my nails for the press-on nails that I've got. Yeah, I've like got some decent glue, and well, actually the brand that I've chosen, I actually got them from the TikTok shop, and it's Ella, is it Ella somebody? I'll have a check again in a minute anyway. And you can get like a really strong glue, and they're meant to last like 2 weeks, which in all honesty, my nails were growing like mad in 2 weeks when I was getting them done. And so like I'd have like that horrible like regrowth bit at the bottom, and then I had to go and have them done again, sort of thing. So it should work out that I save a bit of money if I get on with them okay. But yeah, all the nails come with glue, but also she does another glue that is really strong apparently, so I've gone for that. And this stuff in almost like a pen form to remove them, so you don't, you know, normally if you've got press-on nails, false nails, you end up yanking them off, don't you, or they fall off or whatever, and you get that horrible residue, the glue builds up on the nail. So yeah, I went for that as well. I'm just going to get another wipe out to wipe the fingers. Right. And I don't know why I'm so knackered, honestly. I think it's the heat. It doesn't like sit well with me anymore. Years ago when I was younger, I used to love it. I'd be out in it all day, but not anymore. Those days are gone. Right, that's that. So, clean nails. I've actually bought quite a few, okay? I will put everything in the description box should you want to go and have a look. Oh, Ellie Young. So I've gone for these ones. I might wear those because we're still in summer, so before autumn comes. These are very long. Don't quite know where I use those. Maybe for like if I'm going out somewhere special. Thought they were nice. Nice sort of clean looking. These were a free gift from them. Oops, hold on. Oh Lord have mercy. I quite like those, but they're a bit more sort of autumn, winter, aren't they? Got some matte red ones. Yeah, are they matte? Yeah, I think so. Some cat eye type red ones. And then last but not least, those ones. And then I got I've got a load of stickers in here which I can use for my crafting. That's the card. I've got 2 free of these face masks that you sleep in at night, the deep collagen anti-wrinkle lifting ones. So I've got 2 of those free. So I'll probably put one of those on tonight. And then I've got these stickers, loads of little stickers. Just sweet, I suppose, you know, like loads of little stickers there. I'll use those in my crafting. This is the nail glue, the extra one I got. This is a brush-on one. Apply a thin layer of glue to both the natural nail and the false nail. Press the false nail on top of the natural nail and hold it firmly for 10 to 15 seconds. And then you file the shape, get rid of that little sharp bit sometimes that's on the top. So I've got 2 of these, so that's the glue. And then I got 2 of these, which is the nail glue removal pen. Insert the pen tip into the gap at the edge of the press-on nail. Press the end of the pen to release the removal liquid. Wait for a few seconds and gently peel off the press-on nail. Clean your nails for a refreshed, nourished look. So hopefully that'll be nice and easy. Yeah, and that's what that one looks like. So I thought, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it and try and get all the right stuff, like, because I have been like looking after my nails a little bit since I haven't had anything on there. So they're not in perfect condition, but they're in a lot better condition than they were. I've still got a bit of nail polish there, look. Right. So I think I'm going to go with those ones with the pink on, as I say. I'm going to move all these out the way for now. Okay, I want to see what's actually in the box. Clean your nails with an alcohol wipe and lightly buff. Okay. And so I'm still in my pyjamas, my loves, because obviously I'm having a pamper and I'm going to get in the shower. So I thought, oh well, modesty intact and all that stuff. Right, so these are the Ellie Young press-on kit. You've got 30 pieces in 30 nails, glue and tools included, and this is in, what are they calling this one? No idea. I don't know if this one has an actual name, or you just sort of go by design, you know. So take that bit off. That's your wipes. You've got more nails in here. Oh, what's this one? Oh, that's the prep pad. Sorry, that's instructions that I showed you just now. So you've got your little emery board. You've got your glue, which I won't be using. You've got your pusher backer thing. And also, if you wanted to use these, you can use those instead of the glue. Get my phone and try and video it up close on that. So you've got like 2 different angles. Let me see if that one works like that. That's it. Right. So before I do anything, I'm going to go in and try and find the right sizes and lay them all out ready. But you're going to see that in the screen bit that I put on for you. So I'm just going to do a bit of a measure. Ted, you can make yourself cough, mate. That's done. So now I'm going to go in with the... God, I look a bit bright here, don't I? It's because the window's right behind me, which is not... Let me shut... I don't want to shut the light out, though. I think that's a little bit better, isn't it? Right, so I'm going in with the emery board now. Sort of rough them up a bit. Just so that the glue adheres. Don't go too harsh, but... So making sure I get the corner bits there, so that they don't sort of stick outside the nail, you know. And the thing is, I don't even have nice hands because they're sort of very old looking and they're arthritic and lumpy bumpy in veins. In fact, Lennox, one of my grandsons, said, "Grandma, why have you got those coloured lines on your hand?" So you can see my veins. So the prep can take obviously a little while, but you know, it's worth it. Like everything, if you like decorating indoors, you do a bit of prep, you know. That noise, sorry, that whirring noise is obviously the fan. because it's still so humid here. Sort of, you know, really sort of sweaty Betty. So once I've done the nails, I'll probably leave it for a couple of hours before it's a shower. I'm going to have a coffee downstairs and do a bit, because they recommend not getting your nails wet for like, or putting any lotions on or anything for a couple of hours. So that means I can have a good excuse to sit down and do sod all. Drink my coffee. I'm going to do a bit of embroidery, don't know. Watch a bit of TV, and then come up and start again. If any of you have been watching Celebrity SAS, I love that programme. It's brilliant, isn't it? So watched it last night again. It's on again tonight. Couldn't believe that Harry went. Oh wow. But it was his own fault, naughty boy. Well, I think it's lovely, you know, to be pampered and go and have your nails done and everything. But this also does give me like a sense of achievement as well. If it goes right, anyway. Do any of you have TikTok? Do you go over to TikTok a lot? Because I talk a lot about the TikTok shop now, don't I? And I do have an account. I will link it below. I'd love it if you could follow me on there. I'd love it. Thank you. Push these cuticles back now. I don't imagine this part takes so long once you really get into the swing of it either. But I haven't done this sort of thing for a while now. The cuticles are really stuck to my nails, to my nail beds. Can you believe it's that time of year again where, good on me, I'm going to be starting doing crafting. Autumn and winter. It's my favourite time of year though, the autumn. I love it. Autumn and spring are my favourite. Like when you go and put your garden to bed and all of that, you know. Harvest your apples from your apple tree. Love all that. And of course we've got a little cottage break away coming up soon for the doggies, taking our dogs. So I'm really hoping that these nails are as good as people are saying, as good as I think they will be. But I'll let you know, my loves. I look knackered, don't I? Feel it as well. I'm not sleeping very well. So I'm still losing weight. It's coming off nicely. I've lost, since I had my surgery, which was last May the 16th last year. So if you didn't know, I had massive ovarian cysts and I had to have like everything removed. You know, ovaries, fallopian tubes, everything. And these cysts were like sort of £6.5 each. I had 3. They were huge. And I was cut to have them removed. My surgery was 7 hours. And I was cut from like boob to pube in a straight line. And because I obviously gained a lot of weight, and also because it's really weird the way the female body works, isn't it? Because it was all to do with ovarian, and it was almost like my body thought I was pregnant, and it was like protecting them by putting loads of fat on around the stomach to try to protect them. And obviously I gained a lot of weight. But since then I have lost almost 4 stones since then. Incredible, isn't it? And I'm just like watching what I'm eating, really. And I have good days and bad days, because that's, you know, that's real life, isn't it? You just I hope you have more good days than bad days and just make different choices. That's all I'm doing. Right, I think I'm done there. So I need to use the prep pad. Right, I go over the nail. Right, I'm going to bring this over to protect the dressing table. Protect the dressing table. And I'm going to start on the outside. I'm going to start on the pinky first. Get the glue. And at this stage, I don't really know how much of it I should be using, but there we go. That looks alright, look at that. That's pretty. So I might fast forward the next bit. And then I'm just gonna make sure there's no like little raggedy bits on the end of the nail. They're lovely, they feel really secure actually. They really do. What do you think? Aren't they nice? They're really pretty, aren't they? They're not overly long or anything, and they're really nice. What I'll probably do is carry this glue in my bag, because just in case one pops off, obviously I don't know the brand enough to know what they're going to be like. So I'm just going to take that little orange stick and the little emery board. And yeah, so that's the look of these nails, and I think they're really lovely, aren't they? I'm going to go and have coffee, and I will come back and do a little bit more pampering. I need to colour the brows. I've got some Nanny McPhees I need to get rid of, exfoliate, get in the shower, talk you through a new cream I've got. I'll see you in a couple of hours. Time to do the eyebrows. So I'm going to be using this one. This is the Isla of London. This is the tint for your brows. It's a permanent one, and I use this particular colour, which is, what's it called? Mid brown, I think it is. Yeah, mid brown. So that's what it looks like. So I'm just going to pop this on the brow, and then literally you just pop. So you've got your activator here, little tube activator. It does give you like the precise sort of workings out, but I've used this for so many years now. So I just put a bit of that. I'll probably get another lot out of this actually, rather than buy another one yet. So I just kind of eyeball it, pop the activator. I mean, obviously if you haven't used it before, then please follow all the instructions. And then go in with some of the dye. Sometimes I have used the sort of dark brown and just not left it on for as long. There we go. Just going to quickly wipe the brows. Make sure they're nice and clean. Then I shall use this for cleaning out the pot in a minute. So then I just get the little spoolie thing, and I just use the end to mix it all together. And then I literally just go in on the brow, And then I kind of go sort of backwards on the hair, so you're getting the underside of the hairs. I've got hopeless brows anyway, to be honest. They're not, did not appreciate them when I was younger. I plucked and shaved them within an inch of their life, as probably a lot of us did if you're my age. And then I just lay a thick layer on top of the brow.
Right, next one.
I think this costs about maybe £7, and I probably get maybe 5 applications out of it. So it's a lot cheaper than going to the salon, which is again something I used to do, on and off kind of thing, although I have done this for years as well. But like on and off I have gone, you know, to the salon, and for just spending sort of 10 minutes doing this, you don't need to. But obviously if you want to, then do, because it is lovely to have that pamper. And clean out this. I mean, obviously you can take it to the bathroom and wash it, but as I'm sat here talking to you, I'll do it this way. I'll leave this on for about 10 minutes, and then I will be going to get in the shower. So I'm going to do some exfoliation on the face in the shower. I'm going to do some exfoliation on the body, shave my legs, my armpits, just all that sort of stuff, and then I will see you on the other side of it. See you on the other side. And I'm back just like that. So eyebrows, as you can see, are done. Didn't take any time at all whatsoever. In the bath, shower, before I got in, I'll put a picture in here for you. It's the pineapple enzyme exfoliator, and it is fantastic. I put it on my face, I put it on my neck, I put it over here on the décolleté, I put it on my arms, and anywhere else where you want to put it. It works amazingly. The minute it's in contact with your skin, honestly, it just dissolves those dead skin cells. It's incredible. I get it from Home Bargains, and I think it's either £1.99 or £2.99, something like that. I'll confirm, pop it on the screen. But honestly, please, if you're going to get anything, please get that. It's fantastic. I've got like 2 spare because I don't want to run out of it. So every time I see it in there, I grab it. So skin's done, washed, exfoliated. I'm going to be going in with some teeth whitening strips. So the deodorant that I'm using right now is by Wild. It's the limited edition Paddington, and it's strawberry fragrance. Beautiful. These are the teeth whitening strips I also get from Home Bargains. Don't use them as often as maybe I should, but if I'm having a pamper, I will definitely use it. This is my new favourite product, again from TikTok shop actually. So yeah, this I absolutely love. It is, do you ever watch the TV show Botched, where you've got the plastic surgeons who put things right where people have been botched, and so they try to put it all right? Dr. Debra, I think it is. This is like one of his products. It comes in 3 different fragrances, and I actually have got all 3. This one is in, the reason I'm using it is because it's meant to be brilliant for skin tightening. This is the Firming Body Cream with Luxe Lift Firming Complex and Pink Pepper Slim. This is in Sweet Almond and Coconut. We've got 8 ounces here. Both Chris and I have been using this, and I think we're starting to see a little bit, you know, obviously with these things to work, you have to use them, right? So yeah, it is absolutely lovely. But on my skin at the moment, I've got some of the Aveeno body oil. So when I get out of the shower or the bath, I always put on, to damp skin, even before I put a towel on, I put the Aveeno body oil. That goes on the whole of my body, spray it over the back, everywhere. Doesn't go on my face, but I have done it on my face, and I've put it in my hair and it's fine. But this will go on tonight when we go to bed, and it's a gel. You can see it's used, look. It's very sort of gel-like, and it is really lovely. It smells beautiful. It goes into the skin so quickly, and it doesn't leave you with that horrible kind of like sticky feeling from like cream. One thing Chris cannot stand, and that's the feel of cream on him. He was suntan lotion in, he hates it, but he's all right with this. So as we're both kind of losing a bit of weight, it just, you know, I'm never going to be washboard or anything like that ever again, but just help to, like, you know, keep the skin a little nicer. So I've been going in with that. I'm going to go with some of this, which is, I haven't used this an awful lot, and I really need to. So this is glycolic acid, 7% toning solution, and it improves blemishes, acne, reverses the signs, reverses and prevents skin aging, and you've got 7% of the glycolic acid there. We're going to be using it for things like these age spots here. They are getting a little bit lighter, and I had one that was quite dark here. That's got lighter since using it. And I know a lot of people use it for if they've got, like, some people get a lot of pigmentation under their arms, like in their armpits. Some people get a lot of pigmentation in their groins, that sort of thing. And I know a lot of people have been buying it for that reason. And then of course for your face, you know, for like your pigments on your face. So I just go in, and I should be doing this every day, I guess, but I don't. But then I don't know, maybe that'd be too much. So just go over the whole of the face. And I'm going to go on the chest, because obviously you do get some on your chest, don't you? If you're like exposed to the sun. That's that. You don't need a lot at all. And with me, it doesn't sting at all. Some people, once they've exfoliated, it might sort of sting a little bit, but it doesn't do that to me at all. What should I go in with next? I'm going to go in with some of this. So this is by The Ordinary. And these are really good for, like, you know, your fine lines and things. So this is Metrazixel, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know, I get it all wrong anyway. That's got 10% of a very high strength peptide. And then you've got this one, ordered by The Ordinary. And this one is a solution that is a little bit like a Botox, I suppose. It kind of helps to, you know, keep the old lines. There you go. Really does help, actually. Don't know how. Don't ask me how, but it does. So I go in first of all with a little bit of the first one. So when I'm having a proper pamper day, and I really should pamper myself, I think twice a week, really, I kind of do the necessary, like the cleansing, toning, moisturising. I do all of that. But I don't do all of this, so. And of course, it's such a thin solution, it sinks right in. Oh gosh, open it. That's it. This one is almost like a water. It feels like water. But it is really good for, like, you know, I'm talking about some years back now, and I had this, and I was religious about putting it on. And it really helped. I have to say, it really helped. Sometimes when I'm having a really good pamper, I will get the LED thingy out. got a couple of Nanny McPhee's I need to get out, so I'm going to do that now whilst that's sort of drying on the skin. You know, sometimes you can't see them, you have to feel them and then wait for them to grow.
Right.
That's that. 3 I had, but they were really irritating me. You know, I knew they were there every time I touched my face. I'm like, oh, for goodness sake, get those gone. Before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to try these for the first time. So that was one of the free gifts that I had with the nails. So this is that deep collagen anti-wrinkle lifting mask, and you sleep in that. Don't quite know how to get on with that, but I'll give it a go anyway. Right, I'm going to put my teeth strips on. So I'll be at the moment, and then I'll just pop my skincare on and show you what I'm wearing, what I'm using. These are from Home Bargains, as I said. I think they're about $3.99, something like that. Each little pack, you get a strip for the top and a strip for the bottom teeth. And even if you feel like they haven't really done anything, although I do, they taste gorgeous. Right, so they come like that. So that one's for the bottom, that one's for the top. I'm going to stick the bottom ones in. They go a bit like jellified on your teeth. Right, dry teeth with it. I mean, you can still talk, but it just sounds like you've got a gobstopper in your mouth. Do you remember those? And it's on. Sean Connery, it's on. Right. I'm not loyal to any brand, but I did get this from TikTok. I'm all over that at the moment. And this is a frankincense infused skin oil. So I'm going to go with the little oil first. I do love an oil. This is one for the eyes. This is the under eye serum.
It's an oil. It's a roll ball.
I'm just taking it over my lashes. This is the L'Oreal Midnight Cream. So this is the nighttime cream, but I'm putting that on now. Then tonight I'll just pop on that mask. The eye cream to go with it. These stay on instantly for about 30 minutes. I leave them on. Put on my deodorant. Hair cutting scissors, hairdressing scissors. Should be. There they are. Gonna cut the fringe a little bit. Yep, gonna do it. Gonna do it. Leave-in conditioner by Cantu. Got to stay at my hair. Don't judge me. Brush from TikTok shop as well. Really good for detangling. You can see I need my hair colouring, can't you? So I'm going to do, got a comb here somewhere, right? Just do a middle pattern for the moment. I'm going to go from there to there. to there. Not taking a lot off at all. It's getting right on my nerves, I can tell you that. That's it. So as much as I'm taking off, I've literally just taken off that little bit of hair there. And that will help to do what I want it to do. This is the hairdryer by Shark. I love it. It comes with, they're like brush attachments and all sorts of things. And with this new dressing table that I've got, it's actually got a socket on the side, which is brilliant. Look at me. Sean can't really talk. I'll fast forward and mute this bit because it's a bit noisy for you. But with the Shark one, you literally press that down and then you twist it and it's your hairdryer. Turn it on there. Got my gym jams on. Right. Just gonna, not going anywhere, I know that, but you know, let's just get the look a little bit, shall we? A little bit like that, a little bit teasing. That's sort of what I'm trying to achieve, that sort of like, just sort of like that, with the fringe. A bit of hairspray. I just wanted it to be like that and like back a little bit, you know, and if it falls down it still looks okay. So I was literally out of one lot of night clothes into another, but lovely and clean. I'm going to take these strips off. If you want to, you can go and clean your teeth, you don't have to. It just feels like you've got mouthwash in your mouth. Love it, love the taste. They do look a bit whiter, and obviously the more you do it, the more benefit you get from it. You know, so why don't I do it more? I don't know, I'm lazy. Not my feet, I'm going to put in some of this stuff from the Inky list. So I've got other things I do want to share with you, but not today because this video is long enough, isn't it? But I do have other things I really do want to show you that I've got recently that may help you, you know, you may want to try. I've got some cosmetics and a bit of kind of skincare there. I've got something over here, a book that I want to share with you, like a journal, great big thick one. I've had a Temu parcel delivered today, so I've got quite a big order coming. That's part of it over there, so look out for that. But I'll probably do it in maybe 2 parts because it's going to be a bit big, because it really is quite a big one this time. But I'm reining it in again now. So I said to you, I've had a little spend up, and now it's time to rein it all in, because we've got Christmas around the corner, right? Flipping heck. That's going to go on tonight. Wish me luck, because I don't normally like the feel of these sort of things on my skin, but I'm going to give it a go, because what's the point in having it otherwise? That again is the details for the nails. And Luke, my son Luke's cooking tonight, so he's doing Stilton and broccoli soup in the Ninja soup maker, which is amazing. So that's back on to get all my steps and blah de blah. Hair just trimmed a little tiny bit on the fringe. I don't think the hairdresser will be cross with that. I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you've enjoyed the video, my lovelies. Let me know in the comments, when you pamper yourself, do you go full out, or do you do like more than me? I mean, there's a lot more I could have done. Honestly, I could, but this was enough today, I think. I feel like I've had a jolly good pamper anyway. I will love you and leave you wherever you are in the world. As I always say, look after yourself. I will talk to you in the next video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Bye for now, my loves. Bye. Bye-bye.